Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day today. Well, today we're going to look at the R1 refresh. Yes, Rivian just unveiled everything and they even updated their configurator. So what we're going to do today, we're going to take a look at the configurator and see what's changed and see what's been updated, what's added, what's been removed, and what the pricing is on these new vehicles, and kind of compare it to my Rivian R1T, which is a 2023. And we also have a 2024 R1S, and those are both quad motor vehicles. So let's go ahead and get into this. So basically, we're going to look at the R1T and the R1S and see what's changed. And right here, I'm on Rivian's website and comparing the R1T. And right here, you have the R1T, the dual standard. You also have a dual large pack and dual max pack. And also brand new is the R1T Ascend tri-motor variant. And yeah, that's looking pretty good. And so right here, just showing the pricing of these vehicles. So you can get a dual standard at $69,900 and also a dual large at $76,900. And you can get a dual max starting at $83,900 and a tri-max starting at $99,900. And that's kind of right on line with the Cybertruck pricing, which is also a tri-motor, the Cyber Beast. There is another variant that is not here yet, is not in the configurator, and that's going to come out later this year. But it is a quad motor that has 1,025 horsepower, so a lot more horsepower. So I'm really excited to see that vehicle. Let's go ahead and compare these four vehicles here because this is what's available right now. And of course, the R1T Adventure dual standard. It has the Adventure interior, Rivian audio, which is a change, and has silver badging and calipers, which was the same as it was before, and has three drive modes. And you have the dual large pack, and the same. It has a Adventure interior, Rivian audio, silver badging with the silver calipers, and also has three drive modes. And that's same with the dual max, same options there. But the R1T Ascend Tri-Max, introducing the Ascend interior, we're going to take a look at that. And it has Rivian premium audio, so you have an upgraded audio system, so that's a change. And it has a dark out package that's included, so that's also a change. It also has a utility panel standard on this vehicle, and the utility panel is the air compressor and the gear guard. And so what that's telling me is that those are no longer standard on anything outside of the Tri-Max, and probably also the quad motor probably comes with it also. But any of the dual motors, they do not get the utility panel standard. And also it comes standard with the power tonneau cover, and it has a yellow accented badging plus calipers, and it has 9 drive modes, and that's the same as the older vehicle. Now let's look at the details of each trim level. So you have the Adventure 2, and I guess they're putting that 2 Adventure squared, and it comes with 258 miles of range. This one has an LFP battery in it, and this is a dual motor all-wheel drive, and it goes 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, which is pretty quick. That's not a bad deal. And it gets 270 miles with the 22-inch wheels. So 258 with the all-terrain tires and 270 with the 22-inch wheels. And then moving on to the large pack, and it gets 330 miles of range and 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. And then you have the max pack at 420 miles. This is a dual motor max. And that gets 420 miles of range and 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. Then you have the Ascend tri-motor, which gets 380 miles of range, which, remember, it's a max pack. It gets 405 miles of range in conserve mode. So that's pretty good. So you're getting the best of both worlds. You have the opportunity to get some really good range. You get up to 400 miles of range or a little over 400 miles of range. And plus you have the performance that you'll get from the quad motor, the current quad motor, and which is 0 to 60 for the R1T in 3 seconds. And this one is 2.9, so it's a little faster. And it also has 850 horsepower. And so that is an increase over the current quad motor, which is 335 horsepower. And also the torque for the quad motor is 1,103 pound-feet of torque. That is 200 pound-feet of torque more than the quad motor. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And of course, towing with the standard pack, you get 7,700 pounds. And of course, all the other variants, you get 11,000 pounds of towing. However, payload for the standard pack is 1,984, so that's pretty good. So you get more payload capacity, although you have less towing range. And of course, the payload for the rest of the variants, including the tri-motor, is 1,764. And they're all 5-seaters, and they all come with silver badging and calipers, except for the Ascent, which gets the yellow calipers, just like the quad motor. Okay, now let's move on to charging. And the standard pack, it says it goes from 10 to 80 in 30 minutes. Pretty good. And the dual motor large pack goes from 10 to 80 in 36 minutes. That's not that bad. It could be better. I'll be happier with 20. That'd be, that's around the average gas station dwell time for a gas car. So 20 minutes will be awesome. But, this is doable. I mean, I don't really take that many road trips. And also the Max Pack, it goes from 10 to 80 in 41 minutes. And the same is also true for the Ascent, which also has a Max Pack battery, which will be the same battery chemistry. Now let's move to drive modes. And you see with the dual motor variant, you have all-purpose, all-terrain, and snow mode. And then moving on to the tri-motor, you add sport, soft sand, rally, drift, rock crawl, and conserve mode. So pretty good. I like that. So it's the same as the quad motor. As far as upgraded options, with the dual motor, you can get the performance upgrade, and it's going to give you 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds, which is pretty fast, 829 pounds-feet of torque, and 665 horsepower. And it also adds sport mode and soft sand mode, so it's pretty good. And also you can get the all-terrain package with the 20-inch all-terrains or the 20-inch all-terrain darks. And that's also true for the Max Pack. And the all-terrain package for the Ascent, you can get the same thing. Of course, the pricing is all the same for all the three of these. Now let's move to paint options. And of course, you have LA Silver, Laser White, Midnight Red Canyon, Forest Green, Rivian Blue, Limestone, and El Cap Granite. The only one that's included is LA Silver, so that is a no-cost option. And however, there is one change here. If you look at the Ascent version, there's also a Storm Blue that's available, and that's a $2,500 upgrade. And I really like this color. I saw it on TV, and I really like that color. So yeah. A lot of good things going on here. And so those are the color options. And you see the prices here. I believe they're pretty much the same as they were before. Okay, now let's look at wheel options. For the standard pack, you have 20-inch all season. Those are included. And then you have 22-inch Sport Brights. That's a $2,000 upgrade. You have the 22-inch Sport Dark. It's a $3,000 upgrade. And you have the 22-inch, and these are the range rims. They have the range cover on to give you improved range and improved efficiency, and lower the coefficient of drag, from what I hear. And also you can remove that cover, and these are pretty nice looking rims underneath the cover. So that would be a very interesting option. Okay, let's move on to the dual motor large and Max Pack. And of course, now you have the 22-inch Sport Brights. Those are standard. Those are included. And a $1,000 upgrade to the 22-inch Sport Dark versus a $3,000 upgrade for the standard pack. And so you can kind of see some of these differences. And in the range, the 22-inch range, or it's a $1,000 upgrade versus $2,000 for the standard pack. Why is it different? I don't know, but that's what it is. And also you have the 20-inch all-terrain tire, and that's a $3,950 upgrade. And you have a 20-inch all-terrain dark, and that's $4,950, almost $5,000 upgrade. So the rim and tire selections are the same for the dual and tri-motor variant. So now let's move to interior options. One of the big changes here is that now this is vegan leather instead of the open pore wood that you would normally get on the current dual and the quad motor. And now the Black Mountain Dark Ash is an upgrade. That's an option. And that's $750. If you want to go Ocean Coast Dark Wood, like I have in my Rivian R1T, that's a $2,000 upgrade. And they also comes with dark mats. And so the current mats, that's a $200 upgrade. So those are no longer standard. Also, panoramic glass roof is included, and that's for all the dual motor variants. And so what I see missing here is I don't see Force Edge as an option. So I guess there's no longer an option. Very interesting, because I love Force Edge. We have that in our Rivian R1S. And so if you want a Force Edge, you may want to grab a Rivian right now. out of inventory. And there may be some other reasons why. As we get into it, you'll see why. Now moving to the tri-motor variant, black mountain plus dark ash with the open pore wood, that is standard. And then you also have an option of ocean coast and driftwood, which is a light wood. And I'll try to show that to you. And also there's a new interior color, which is slate sky plus walnut wood. It also comes with plaid mats. You can also get an option of a dynamic glass roof. And so if you want to, instead of putting a sunshade on there, you can flip a switch and it'll automatically darken that glass roof so you won't have the sun coming through. And that is included with the tri-motor. And also audio options. Again, audio options. You get the Rivian Audio, which is a bass system, and it comes with 10 speakers. And so it's a downgrade. I mean, it's still, and I'll see if I can show you more information on that, but it is a downgrade from the current system, which is a Rivian Audio, which would be considered the premium system. So if you're getting this refresh version, you're going to have to pay $1,750 to get the audio system that comes in the current Rivian R1T or Rivian R1S. So that's a change. And also one of the other, a new option here is that you can get a dark out package for $750, although it is included with the tri-motor. And also utility panels, I stated earlier, this is where the air compressor is and also gear guard. That's a $650 upgrade also. And a power tonneau cover, that is an option, $1,500. Sounds like a good option, especially seeing that the manual tonneau cover right now is $1,800. I don't even see that on here. And also you have the power tonneau cover comes standard with the tri-motor variant. And this just goes through some standard equipment, and it's all the same, there are some differences with the lights. There are more cameras on here. And so one of the big things that change is the light bar. The changes are really subtle. So unless you were really familiar with the Rivian, you probably wouldn't even notice it. And also ambient lighting. So you have control over your ambient lighting also. And that, I believe that's true for all the models, because it says LED ambient lighting. Here's a configurator right here. And right now we're just going to look at these. We're going to price one of these things out. Let's do a dual large pack, because I believe that's probably one a lot of people will get, although the standard pack sounds like an awesome option. But LFP batteries, so if you're in a cold environment, that can be more of a challenge on those batteries. But let's go ahead and price one of these out. So we have the dual motor, and this is a large pack, and you see estimated 330 miles of range, 533 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. And of course, you can get a performance upgrade for $5,000, and that give you 665 horsepower and 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. But we're not going to pick that. And okay, now we have the Adventure interior. Let's go ahead and click on this and see what we have. And this is showing the interior here. And it's just showing the seats look the same. Yeah. However, if you look at the door, the speaker grills is cloth instead of the plastic or metal grills. I believe the ones in mine are plastic. I have the Meridian system in my vehicle. And that is the panoramic roof. Okay, let's just go through here. So that's what it looks like on the inside. And you have the bright badging here that you can choose. And of course, it comes with the silver calipers. And then we have the Rivian Audio. And this is what I was talking about here. It has the cloth doors. And it says high quality finishes. And right here is showing you get a 960 watt system. And it comes with 10 speakers and a 16 channel amp. And that's standard. So that's the big change. Okay, now paint. And we already went over the paint colors. So we're going to just go with LA Silver. And the 22-inch Sport Brights, they come standard now. So that's great. Let's just go with the Dark Mountain Ash, because that's what's in the current vehicles. I really like that open pore wood. We're just going to stick with the dark mattes. You can always get aftermarket mats. You can get some from Best EV Mods, like the one I have in my Rivian R1T, and I'm going to get some from my Rivian R1S also. So those are only like $98, less than that. I'll put the link in the description. And also you have a dynamic glass roof. That's a $1,500 upgrade. And just show you what that looks like. And so you can kind of block the sun out there with the flip of a switch. And also you have the option of a Rivian premium audio. We go over premium audio. Let's go ahead and click on this, and I'll just show you the difference. So you get the different grills. And these are the same grills I have in my vehicle. And same 960 watts. So you're still getting the same amount of wattage. It's just now you're getting 17 speakers instead of 10. So you get seven more speakers, and it's still the same 16 channel amp. So I would like to hear the difference between the two because it may not be necessary. So we're going to pick it anyway. And let's go ahead and hit continue. And this is also something new. Rivian Autonomy platform. Let's go ahead and click on this and see what we have here. And let's see if it's give us any information. It says ever evolving advanced driver assistance features are now available in addition to our standard offering. Enjoy Rivian Autonomy Platform Plus. Okay, Rivian Autonomy Platform Plus. So that's not Driver's Plus. This is at no extra charge through 2024. Unfortunately, the quad motor does not come out until probably 2025. So, yeah, that's not cool. And also just showing here, autonomy, man, that's pretty cool. Introducing lane change on command. It says from on-ramp to off-ramp, we're focused on features that make it easier to enjoy the ride, starting with lane change on command in the summer of 2024. Whenever you're ready, turn on the blinker and your vehicle will change lanes when the time is right. That's cool. Not as good as Super Cruise because Super Cruise changes lanes for you. So hopefully over time, they'll get it to the point because I really like that Super Cruise. I mean, it's just awesome. On road trips, you just flip it on and sit back and relax, turn your massage seats on and fold your hands and chill out and enjoy the ride. So hopefully they can get to that point. But this is definitely sounds better than Driver's Plus in the current Rivian. Okay, let's keep moving on. And we're not going to add any additional options on here. And we see the total vehicle price is $79,400 and due today is $1,000. And it does give an option for loan or lease. And this is just showing the payment estimator. And of course, that's a lot of money, but that's with $10,000 down. Let me see if they gives a lease payment on here. I don't see that it does. Yeah, I don't see an option for leasing. So maybe they haven't figured it out yet. Yeah, so it's not, I don't see it in here where there's a configurator for the leasing. Yeah, so it'd be nice to get some leasing figures in here. They probably haven't just opened that up yet. Now let's just kind of take a quick look at the R1S. And so we looked at that. So, I mean, that may qualify for the tax credit. That's under $80,000. It does say this vehicle qualifies for a $3,750 EV tax credit. So yes. And it does say leasing is available. So we'll just find out, do another video when we get some leasing prices on this. But this could be a pretty darn good lease deal. This is a nice vehicle. And it's at a lower price point. So if you want to purchase it, that's at least it qualifies for half. Let's see if we can find the R1S in this configurator. Okay, just to check out the pricing for these, the R1S. You have the standard dual starts at $75,900. That's not bad. And this says as shown, it's $80,400. I wonder if you can get that below 80. Then you can qualify for at least some tax credit. And also the dual large starts at $82,000, and it says as shown is $91,400. And the dual max that's starting at $89,900, which is not bad if you can get it at that price. And it says lease from $991. That's not bad for a dual max. I didn't see these lease prices for, okay. So no lease prices for the R1T. And so, yeah, this is showing that you could get a dual standard for $670 a month. That's pretty good. Yeah, considering the everything you get with the Rivian brand, the really good customer service. Then you have the tri-mode over here, and it's from $105,900. So that's pretty pricey. And this says, as shown, $108,000. So, and I'm sure it has a lot of the same stuff with the other vehicle, same range. Of course, the towing is 7,700 pounds across, unlike 11,000 pounds for the everything but the standard R1T, the standard pack. And payload is the same. You get 1973, and then 1764 for the other dual motors and plus the max pack. 7 seating. Everything is same with the charging, so this is all the same basically. Exterior color same, wheel choices are the same, and the interior color options are the same. So yeah, so that is the difference. Of course, the R1S is more expensive, but like I say, it's showing some lease deals here already. You can get a standard pack at $670 a month. And so I'll show you right here with the leasing, you get the upfront $7,500 capital cost reduction. So that's to save some money there. So that's pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty good. And I'm just going to hit select on this one right here. And let's go here. I'm just going to hit continue. This is going to be LA Silver. And so part of the upgrades also include the cam speaker. So now the cam speaker is no longer standard on this vehicle. It's an upgrade, and it's $450, which is smart. So I'm guessing maybe some type of tray comes in that place. But yeah, the cam speaker is no longer standard. We're running out of time here. So that's all I'm going to cover for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And I hope you got some value out of this. Let me know what you think in the comment section, because now the air compressor is no longer standard. The open port wood is no longer standard, or the cam speaker. And there's a few other things. So there's a few things that are different. So, but that does help lower the cost if you don't want those things. I never use my cam speaker. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. But that's all I have for today. I'd like to thank you for joining me once again. And I can't wait to see you on the next video.